Greetings and welcome to this week's DigiScrap layout. I'm Anita with beandesigns.com and I have a new layout to share with you. I really appreciate you watching this video and sharing in my journey. In this layout, I'll be using a photo frame for my photos and create a title using the digital kit letters and numbers. To get started, I opened a new image, 3600 by 3600 pixels, at a resolution of 300 pixels per inch. I brought in a digital paper and some elements. The elements included ribbons, flowers, buttons, stickers, and a photo frame. I also brought in pictures. Then I looked at my layer palette, realized my photo frame needed to be moved above my photos and duplicated. I then arranged the frame to be up on top of each photo. I used the scale and crop tool to fit my photos into the frames. With a frame layer on top of the photo layer in the layer palette, I have the photo layer active and use the scale tool to size the photo to fit into the frame opening. Click the scale button to activate the action. Choose the crop tool. Draw a box inside the white area of the frame and click inside the box to activate the crop action of removing the unwanted area of the photo. Clicking on the corner of the scale tool allows you to maintain the aspect ratio of the original photo. You can click the reset button anytime you need to start over with the scale action. As I work on the second and third photo, I make the previous layers invisible. Once the photos have been scaled to size, I can now begin journaling. With the frame layer active, I choose my text tool with the font size, and color that I want. I type my journaling and use the Move tool to maneuver it into place. Anytime you click on and move the wrong layer, you can simply edit, undo. I use the center alignment option to help with placement on the frame. Once the journaling is complete, I'm going to merge the frame, photo, and journaling layers by right-clicking the frame layer, choosing Merge, right-clicking that layer, and choosing Merge. This will allow for scaling and rotation of the combined photo, frame, journaling combination. You can see here that I'm resizing all three photos and frames to be the same size. Then I'm going to use my rotation tool and give each layer a slightly different rotation. Then I'm going to use my Move tool to put each photo in place. As I place the elements on the layout, I move the washi tape layer to above the photos, use the scale tool to alter its size, and duplicate once for each photo. With the rotate tool, I give each washi tape layer a unique placement and use the Move tool to place them above the photos. I'll rearrange the layers to place paint spatters and confetti dots to the bottom near the digital paper and move flowers and buttons to the foreground, with ribbons and stickers in between. You can use the Move tool to grab and move items on the layout without needing to choose its specific layer. The Scale tool can be used to resize anything to create the look for which you are creating. Use the Edit Undo anytime. The digital kit I'm using in this layout contained an alphabet. I'm using the letters and numbers to create a hashtag title for this page. I did include the information regarding this kit in the description box of this video in case you are interested in getting it for your own. scrapbook page creations. Each letter and number came in on a separate layer, so I'm pulling those down along the bottom so that I can align the letters, duplicate as necessary to create my title. Once I'm pleased with the combination, I'm going to merge each of these layers down to one layer so that I can scale and move my title to its final location. Once everything looks pleasing on the layout, I began adding shadows and dimension. This is a time-consuming and very important step to making the layout look more real and have dimension. Working from the bottom to the top of my layer palette, I add dimension to the digital paper by duplicating the layer, selecting a feathered and rounded selection, deleting that selection, applying the multiply mode, and reducing the opacity of the layer. I add shadows to the ribbons, flowers, buttons, and title by choosing Filters, Light and Shadow, Drop Shadow. I add an inked edge to the photo layers by duplicating their layer, right-click, Alpha to Selection, select Feather, select Shrink, delete, apply difference mode, adjust opacity to your preference. I truly appreciate you watching this video and joining me through this journey of creating and documenting 52 DigiScrap layouts in 52 weeks using GIMP. This completes the 7th layout with 45 more to go. Check out my other videos on the channel, and while you're there, please subscribe. I welcome you to join me on my journey. Remember, if you like the digital kit that I used in this layout, check in the description box for the information. Have a great day. Blessings on you and your family as you make and preserve memories for the future generations through scrapbooking. Bye bye until next week.